I got a bunch of notes here that I wanted to kind of like, work through with you. So I just wanted
Oh,
to start with Nick Lachey. I
yeah, let's
heard you
start with
called
him.
him a little bitch at one point.
More than once, actually. But yeah, Nick Lachey, is just peak hypocritical, like media, I guess, is what I would,
Yeah, he's like a
categorize
Hollywood
him.
puppet was the impression that I got. His wife probably runs him. I wouldn't be surprised if there's some pegging going on.
God. Yeah, yeah. Maybe. I wouldn't be surprised either. I mean, let's just start with, him and his current wife.
Mhm.
So they wanted to put me on blast for having preferences when um in reality they met on the set of a music video.
Mhm.
So, not exactly the most deep way to meet somebody. Like they saw each other, they're like, "Oh, this person's hot." And they move
I
forward.
don't I don't know who Vanessa is. Is she an artist or was she just like a random dancing girl on the music video?
I think she was a dancing girl on the music
Okay.
video. I mean,
And it
she
was
she she
and it
has a
was one of
career
his
now.
videos.
Yeah, it was one of his videos. I
Okay.
mean, I wouldn't say that she was like a nobody dancing. She has her own talents. I don't want to take
Right.
away from her skills and talents, but there's there's no doubt that physical attraction played an enormous role in their relationship, right?
Clearly.
And
As
so
it does for everybody.
exactly. But then let's back it up a little bit. Nick Lachey and his ex-wife Jessica Simpson.
Mhm.
Now, the really interesting thing about this is, unlike most marriages, a lot of this marriage was taped, right? It was on that show,
Mhm.
and let me just say that show did not age well. It did not age well at all. Like if you go back and watch clips of it, and some of them have surfaced kind of since all of this started to me, he's a dick. Like he's a huge dick to her.
Mhm.
And so it's just very, again, hypocritical for him to tell me anything about how it is I treat women because, I mean, like, go look in the mirror, bro. Like, go watch some old tapes.
Yeah, that's do you know what the phrase white knighting means?
Yeah, I've heard of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like it seems like he and a lot of the other guys on the show, like a lot of your contestants or, co-participants, whatever you want to call them, were doing
Hmm.
a lot of white knighting, especially around the women. And it was designed essentially to because I mean, like you were essentially the alpha male in the room, right? And everybody was trying to reduce your status and your value by trying to take you down a notch by saying, "Oh, I don't know, he's degrading or he's harsh." There's different language that I heard use. Like, did you get the sense when you were dealing with him, especially during the reunion part?
Yeah, absolutely. I'll say it like this. I mean, it almost seemed like they were upset that I wasn't like
Bending the
beaten
knee.
down.
Yeah,
Yeah, bending the knee. There you go. That's a perfect way to put it.
yeah.
Yeah. I'm like, I'm not gonna do that. Like, I'm not gonna like pretend to be all sad and apologetic when, truth be told, there isn't really anything terrible that I did. And that actually made them mad, in a
Hmm.
lot of ways. But not. It was really ironic because before that, like even Shane and I shared an Uber to the airport and flew to LA and everything. It's when the cameras came on. It's only then did they feel comfortable to like kind of lay into me like that. But
Hmm.
after that happened, now there is no relationship off camera, right? But
Hmm.
before that, there was a relationship off camera. I mean, we were hanging out not so long before that. We talked about the
Hmm.
Super Bowl. Maybe a month before that, we were at Danielle's parents' lake house, and I was there with Nick and Jarrett and Ayana, and like it was a great time. Natalie was there too, and then I had visited Shane to go to the Bears Packers game. I visited him in Green Bay and like stayed with his mom, and it was an awesome time. It's just when I don't know. It's like they took their chance to be like, all right, we got to make sure we don't associate with this guy because he won't, like you said, perfect bend the knee, and they
Hmm.
didn't want to associate with me.
So, why do you take that approach when it comes to dealing with people? I mean, it's generally only when you've got options that guys are able to like sort of live their life that way. I think for the most part, a lot of guys today are a lot softer than our parents' generation. And, you know, there's these coin terms like, you know, white knighting and soy boy. And there's a lot of guys that will just like do anything to make a girl look good at their expense. It's like guys will become less so she can become more, sort of thing. And your approach was like, no, I am who I am. I have the preferences that I have. If you don't like it, then that's your problem, not mine. Right. How did you arrive at that? Like, was it like your upbringing? Is it part of culture for you, or?
Yeah, hard to say, hard to say. And, you know, it's not as though I was unwilling completely to, you know, try and protect or help the image of my ex-fiance either. I mean, the a good example of that is I knew pretty early on that this wasn't gonna work out. And I'm not gonna say too much, but like, let's just put it this way. The wedding was gonna happen one way or another, you know. Let's just kind of leave it there, you know.
It had to happen for the show.
Read between the lines, you
Yeah.
know.
Okay.
Um, and she knew pretty early on that it wasn't gonna be it was gonna be a no for me, dog. You know what I mean? But I did want to give her every opportunity to, you know, leave this show with some dignity, self-respect, whatever. So I
Mhm.
said, please, if you get asked first, it's probably best that you say no first, you
Mhm.
know, because I don't want to put you in a situation where, you know, I'm gonna say no, and then, you know, we can agree that it looks worse if I say no, right? So I kind of did that for her, not to minimize myself, but just, you know, really just to protect her. And I feel like it almost, like, you know what they say, no good deed goes unpunished. Like, now
Yeah.
it's kind of like taking on a whole new thing.
Yeah, I think you would have been an even bigger villain if you were the one that said no first. Hey guys, I really hope that you enjoyed that short clip. If you did, consider supporting the creation of content by checking out my supplement line. Pinned in the top comment below of this video in the comments, there's a link to the unpluggedalpha.com/shop. When you click through, you'll be able to land over here, and the entire lineup is broken down by category that it performs best in: estrogen metabolism, fat burning, your foundational essentials for health, immune health, performance, and testosterone support. If you check out with coupon code ALPHA10, you'll get 10% off on your first order. There's also the option to use the subscribe and save model, where regular shipments will be sent over to you on a regular basis, and that gives you a little bit of a discount, and your supplement facts are always broken down over here. Thanks for watching. I hope you guys have an awesome day. And again, check out that link. It's pinned in the top comment below in this video. Peace out.